Listen, you've been given this ridiculous power to feel, to heal, to lift people up. And you keep tripping on your own shoelaces because you forgot how the drama game works. So let's rewrite this properly so it sticks forever. When you're on a mountain peak, breathing crisp air, sun hitting your face, you forget what it was like crawling through the mud in the valley. And when you're knee-deep in that mud, shivering and cold, you forget the mountain ever exists. So here's the kicker. Both states, they're part of the same journey. The mountain without the valley is meaningless. The valley without the mountain is despair. Science agrees. Your brain encodes states differently. Positive emotions trigger dopamine and serotonin. Past pain gets blurred. Negative emotions trigger cortisol, adrenaline. The past joy gets blurred. That's not weakness, that's biology. But consciousness is the hiker who remembers both. A blacksmith doesn't call the metal weak because it bends in fire. He knows the fire is necessary to temper the steel. Only an arrogant fool would look at molten iron and say, "Why aren't you strong yet?" That's what you've been doing. You forgot you were once glowing red, hammered into shape. So compassion is remembering the fire. Empathy is recognizing the hammer. Power is standing there saying, "I survived that forge, and I won't laugh at the steel still burning." Think of compassion like spotting someone at the gym. If you walk by and say, "Fuck you, why can't you lift 200 pounds yet?" You're an asshole. But if you stand there, feel the tension with them, say, "I've lifted before, I know the burn. I've got you if you slip." They grow stronger. And here's the magic. Spotting someone else makes you stronger too. Neuroscience shows mirror neurons fire when you share another's pain or progress. Empathy literally rewires your nervous system to become more resilient. So zoom out. If you practice this compassion, your relationships deepen. Your influence skyrockets. People trust you with their raw, unfiltered truth. You stop being just the guy who figured his shit out and become the one who helps others figure their shit out. So let's chunk down to the details. Instead of snapping at someone for not knowing, you breathe, ground, recall your valley, mirror their language, pace their fear, then lead them. Yeah, I remember when I felt stuck in that same hole. What worked for me was, and boom, rapport. If you dismiss people's struggles, you'll breathe isolation. You'll climb your mountains alone, sneering down, king of fucking nothing. If you meet them with compassion, you create loyalty, love, and legacy. You'll have an army of people climbing beside you, because they know you get it. That's karma, not mystical punishment, just psychological consequence. Energy invested is energy returned. So how do you already do this? When a kid falls and scrapes their knee, you don't yell, "Weak little shit." You kneel, wipe the blood, and encourage. When a friend vents about heartbreak, you don't always say, "Just get over it." You recall your own ache, you nod, you listen. You already know how to pace pain. You've just been inconsistent, forgetting compassion is a skill, not a nod. So why are you afraid? Because you think compassion is drowning, that if you feel their pain, you'll get sucked under into their drama. But here's the science. your nervous system can co-regulate. Heart rate variability research shows when one person is grounded, they pull the other into coherence, not the other way around. You're not fragile glass. You're the goddamn tuning fork that can set the whole room's vibration. When you realise you've been both weak and strong, blind and wise, cruel and compassionate, it rattles you. That confusion is the crack where new beliefs slip in, like a seed finding soil. That's why paradox is powerful. It breaks the old script, lets you install a new one. So now, notice how you already mirror people when you pace them. Notice how you've led people before without realising. Friends asking advice, strangers drawn to your energy. Install this belief. Every time I feel someone else's pain, I grow stronger by remembering my own journey and guiding them forward. Say it, think it, feel it. Let it become identity. I'm the one who transmutes pain into strength, for me and for them. If you embody this, you'll walk into rooms and people will feel safer just being near you. You'll lift others, and in lifting them, you'll keep rising. Leadership, love, respect all flow naturally. If you don't, you'll grow bitter, isolated, judgmental. Talking down from your peak to a world that stops listening. You'll rot in your own lonely strength. Imagine you're carrying a torch in the dark. When you've escaped, it's tempting to say, why can't you idiots just find the exit like I did? But leadership isn't abandoning them. It's turning back, torch in hand, saying, follow me. I've walked this path. I'll light the way. And here's the no bullshit truth. If you don't turn back, your torch dies out. Flames need purpose. If you do turn back, your flame ignites others, and together you burn brighter than the sun. So remember, you're strong enough. Compassion isn't weakness, it's steel forged in fire. You're here to fucking heal, to raise, to lead. And every time you do, you become exactly who you were always meant to be.